So we're living on the edge in the grass-fed homestead. Good morning, boys. Are you ready for some breakfast? Meh. Meh. When I came out here last night to check on the sheep, I noticed that the Energizer had a red light blinking on it, which meant the battery was low. It's been almost a week since I recharged it last. I thought I would get a little bit more time out of it, but I didn't. So I put the sheep up in the corral and I recharged the battery overnight. So it should be good to go today. I really do need to get a second battery, so that when one battery is getting low, I can just swap it out with a fresh one. Good to go. I don't know what it is about the grass in this paddock, but they're not really eating it much. All this grass right here, that style of grass, they're not eating. I mean, look, there's just so much grass in here left that they haven't touched. So every day I come out here and I look at the grass and see what they're eating. And of course they devoured the vetch and the peas and the plantain right off the bat, first thing. And then they've been eating a little bit of the grass, but most of this style of grass they just haven't touched. So I threw them a little hay last night, and man, they started devouring the hay. So I don't know, they obviously prefer the hay over this grass. I don't know why. So here's a fresh dropping, and you can see right in here there's still some worm activity going on. Another observation though is that all the worms that I've seen since over a week ago when I first discovered them, they've all been dead. One of the farmers I spoke to about this, she asked, well, were they crawling along the feces? And I said, no, they were dead. So I don't know if it's just the diatomaceous earth and now the garlic treatment we gave them that's killed the worms and now they're just purging all the dead worms, or if they still have an active infestation. I'm really anxious to get that lab report back and see what it says. So let me show you what I'm thinking regarding their next paddock setup. If we walk along here, between their corral and the garden, I noticed there's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of the plantain, of course, the usual fenders. There's some tansy down there shooting up, some more tansy. But look at all this plantain. And I even have some clover right over here. And then right up here, all this purple vetch. And all this out here, up until that point there where all the hawkweed starts. So I'm thinking we give them access to all this. This is a great little paddock here. All right guys, so I got that set up. As usual, we'll open that gate. They can come out into their old paddock here. I just left up the old fence since there was really no reason to take it down. So anyway, here's our old paddock, and now they can go between the corral and the garden. And then they can come here on the north side of the garden. They have this sort of laneway set up here. And then they have all this. and we're back in their old paddock again. I know it's not a good idea to have corners like this set up without T-posts to support them, but I don't have any more T-posts, so we're living on the edge in the grass-fed homestead. All right, you guys ready to come out and see your new paddock? Come on, little guy. You guys enjoying that? Good stuff, right? It's getting a little hot. I'm gonna get this fence on and go inside to cool off for a little bit. So a shower, fresh change of clothes. Ashley just came home from her business trip and she wants to go to the rodeo. So saddle up.